2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not the result they were after there.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
Like the look of this one. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He finds himself in a share of fourth. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This for par.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, just missed. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Currently 1 under for the event. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
A tie for third spot on the leaderboard up for grabs if he can hold this. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Time now for the fourth shot. Just 2 shots behind. Nicely done. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Big par saver coming up for this fella. And down she goes.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, this looks pure. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And he finds himself
Moving up the leaderboard.
behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, you're going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
It's on a great line. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Okay, steady now. Don't mind this par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot. Used to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill, and once again with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Blame the caddy.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Trying to save par here.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. That's disappointing.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Ooh, that almost went down. What's in front of them, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Get in the hole. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Oh, absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player. They've decided to club up. They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Yeah, that one will play.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Oh, that's frustrating.
An opportunity to make a par here. That will work. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
Lexi Thompson currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard.
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one. Oh, you've made it. What a play. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
This would be a great up and down. That's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks.
And one of America's finest, Lexi Thompson, currently leads this tournament.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, well played.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 6 under.
Moving right along, they're currently tied for first in the standings, alongside Lexi Thompson.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Going for less club here.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
The putt drops and this player is finished for the day. Well, that was a stout performance all day, and they're going to find themselves with the lead.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Currently in first position. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
That's some good golf right there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
This is on a stupendous line.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Currently 10 under for the event. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. He sits in first position. Teeing off here at the 4th.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
A par putt on the table.
This one started out on a good line. Just didn't drop.
Just a short putt remaining here. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Atta boy, good shot. Getting ready to play their third. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close. This is a par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we are at the 6th hole.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Better than most.
Oh, well played. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
The tempo there was exquisite.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. 15 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, right by the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
That's inside the range.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Here we are in front of a par 3. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
Ooh. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And in it goes for the par.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And that shot lead.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, come on, sit. That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
And this one for back-to-back birdies. Surely it's going to.
One wheat bix too many, I think. Good putt, that.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
That's nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh, I like that strike.
It's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. We have a par 4 on this one.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Left yourself an opportunity.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And that should secure the par on this one.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Oh, that was pure.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ouch, that hurts.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
They've chosen to club down here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Can make this one. It's for par. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Now at the 17th hole.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
They get a little ground draw here. Yeah, nicely played.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well struck.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And that will do it for this player today.
And as the second round comes to a close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke. Absolutely flawless. Amazing performance.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And he's down there.
He's got around 100 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Nicely done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. This for a birdie run.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. I think he's got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
This is a good chance. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
They're nicely holed.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. It's going to make them come back every day of the week. Great shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
This would be a great up and down. It was on a good line.
Putting for a par now. That gets the job done.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. Will hold. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 7th. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure.
And back to the course with the live action. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Handy effort, that one. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
Now that finds him in first place. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That was a gallant attempt.
Putting for a par here.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Okay, that'll work. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
This is buckets. Shame it didn't drop.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole.
As we head now to the par 5 next. Time for the second shot at the 11th.
Well, that's a handy shot. And here we are with the third shot.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
This should play.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Wonderful shot. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here. Luke, second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
A bit wild on approach there.
Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Getting ready to play their third. That's frustrating. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. Oh, he's hit a tree there. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Should find the green here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. A birdie putt awaits. Just didn't drop.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Currently in first position. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. This would be a great up and down. If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. can be firm here.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the 6 iron.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And a par putt awaits him.
Looking really good, this one. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Going with the 7.
Nice out the rough here.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
That's pretty tidy. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, wow, weeks now.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.